everyone, this is Oski. Today I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to illustrate Santa Claus. I know we're in October, but you know what, Christmas is just down the corner, so I thought it would be a good theme. So this is going to be a very simple one, hopefully you'll find it handy. So let's start. I've got, again, here I've chosen my colors, the ones I want to be using for Santa Claus. We're only going to do his head. So I think we'll start with that. We're going to start with the shape of the head. A simple ellipse. I think that's what it's called, ellipse. Maybe it's pronounced differently, but anyway. I want to give you colors straight away, just to get an idea where I'm going. So here it is. Then, again, with the ellipse, we want to do the beard. I want to make it a tiny bit like this. And what I want to do, obviously white, because his beard is white. What I want to do is quite simple. Well, first, select all, go over here, horizontal align center, we do that, and that was a mistake because I selected all. Just select the head and the beard, and there we go. So what I want to do here is, I think maybe I want to elongate a tiny bit. There you go. See, that's got a bit of a nicer shape. Maybe this a bit lower. Let's see. Bring that down. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, so I think we bring the beard down. We can move it up or down. Doesn't matter. We leave it where it was. I like it where it was because, you know, his head kind of, I want it to end here. Next thing will be his nose. You know, Santa Claus has a big, nice, round nose, so why don't we do that? Again, simple one, maybe too big. Give it a bit of color. Spray it there. And there you go. We can also center it a bit better afterwards. Got it. That's it. I think I want to bring his head maybe a bit smaller. That's it. Okay, so we've got the basic shape of his head with his nose there. Next thing I want to do are his ears. So we're going to get a bit closer. We're going to get the pen tool and just roughly where we think we want to have his ear. Just go here and there. Okay. Okay, we also want to give it a bit of a shape inside. So this. That's nice. Okay, I think this should be a bit more curvy. So let's just get a bit closer. And we go this way. I think that's better. Looks nicer too. So now we go back. Selected. Group. And what I want to do is I'm going to copy and paste in front. You can do Command F or just go to Object, excuse me, Edit, paste in front. There you go, here it is. And then we want to go to Rotate tool, Reflect tool, what I'm doing today. Reflect tool, turn around, and then just drag it to the other side. What I want to do is I want to group them both. Zoom out a tiny bit. There you go. And I want to send them to the back. Range, send to back. I think that's nice, the position there. Okay, so that's it. Now I want to start working on the hat. Again, the hat I want to make it quite simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another ellipse. Drag it more or less where I think I want it. It's there. Make it white, like his beard. And then just send it back, and then we'll see how it's looking. Okay, I think I can just move it up a tiny bit. Just that area. Tiny bit down. I want it to come out of his ears a tiny bit. I selected all and center it. Okay, so that's the white part of his hat. Now let's do the amazing red hat he has. So we go with the pen tool, select here, just make a bit of a curve there, nothing too much, there, and it's here, and then we want to bring it back, just curve it a tiny bit, and there it is. We're going to trick it once we've got the color on, and once we've sent it to the back. Let's put color red, and we send it to the back. Send to back. I'm not very happy with this curve here. I think it's a bit too exaggerated. So I'm gonna bring it back a tiny bit. Not happy with it. Not happy with it. Okay, select it. We bring it down, and I think maybe what we need to do is extend this one a tiny bit more. That's a bit closer. Notice how here I've created the shape a bit harsher, and you'll notice why. And we go to ellipse tool and we create the white ball that it's at the end of his hat. And then we send it to the back. And I just want to position it there. So it looks like the hat, the red part of the hat is coming from the white ball. We'll make it a bit smaller. There it is. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. I'm still not 100% happy with this part. I think it's a bit too straight. Let's see what can we do. Oh, let's select that point, and let's select it. And this is sometimes hard to get. Let's get the handle. There we go. I think that is getting there. We just drag this a tiny bit more. That's much better. I like it better there. So here's his hat. It's getting there, and now what we're gonna do is his eyes. You know, he's got friendly eyes, so we're just gonna do two big, nice, black friendly eyes. There you go. And what I want to do to it is just gonna give it a little bit of a white reflection. The white reflection there. Create the circle. Okay, that's nice. It's already getting shape. Mr. Santa. Hope you've all been good this year. Right, now he's got bushy eyebrows, white eyebrows. So again, very simple. Get the ellipse tool. Select more or less the shape you want. And then what we're gonna do is just bring this up a tiny bit. And this one. I'm gonna give it a key line. So it stands out a tiny more. I bring it more. Oh, he looks angry like that. It's best to do it a bit curved. I want to extend it, make it a bit bigger, making sure that the stroke hasn't changed because I've got it. I'll show you. These two options when you do the stroke. Where is my stroke? No. Scale tool, sorry. When you scale a stroke, it gives you the option of scale, stroke, and effects, which means that if you make it bigger, the stroke will actually get bigger. Go from 1 to 2 to whatever. But if you untick it, no matter what you do with it, if you make it smaller or bigger, it will always maintain the stroke there. So there it is. I think I want him to be a bit bushier, so we're just going to take that one and then just bring it down. There we go. Let's see how is that. That's looking good. He's looking a nice chap that he is. Okay, then what I want to do is I want to group the eye with the eyebrow. Then again, we go to, we do copy, then we go to edit, and then you do paste in front. We go to reflect tool, or you could just press O on your keyboard and then just drag it to wherever the position you want. Okay, what I would always recommend is to then group them, and then you can center it with whatever elements you want it to be centered. So let's say we want to take this center. There we go. That's it. See, it's already there, but you know. Santa always has a big smile. Again, we want to make it quite simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the ellipse tool. Again, make it a bit longer this time. And we're going to select these 2 points. Just bring them down. There you go. There you go. Can you see already smiling? And I'm going to select color. Let's see what he can color for his smiley mouth. We don't want it to be that red. We want it to be a tiny bit pinkish, like inside of people's mouth. So we want to maybe bring it here. I think it's got his mouth is maybe a bit too big. Just bring it down. You know, he's got a big beard, so we want the beard to be the main thing. There it is. What else can we do with it at the moment? I think also same thing with the nose, maybe a bit rounder. There we go. Okay. Then we can take the mouth, just bring it down here, and just select this point, delete, my mistake, select the point, delete, and delete. Sorry guys, and delete. We'll get rid of the color, and then we just bring this down a tiny bit. Just bring it down a tiny bit, put it where his lower lip would be, make it a tiny bit. That's it. Intersect with the mouth. And what we're gonna do, see, I don't like the fact that this is so sharp here, so I'm gonna select the stroke, and I'm gonna go to the stroke, and then in the cap I'm gonna turn round. So what it does, it looks a bit more friendlier. See, the ends become rounder. Okay, you know, that's his smile. He looks like it's a bit bald, so I think that maybe we have a tiny bit of hair coming out of his, underneath his hat, or popping out of the hat. I think that would be nicer. I think it will add something to it, because I've got this white space here that is a bit like too much. So let's get his hair. So just coming from the top of the head, just something, just not like the Superman hair. Although he flies as well, this guy, Mr. Santa. But I think if we create this, again, this is too sharp for me, so I'm gonna go to stroke and make it round. And this bit here, I want it to be less sharp as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the point, go to the handle, and then just drag it a tiny bit. So the transition is a bit smoother, and maybe do the same with this one. That one is not that bad. I want to bring this one down a tiny bit, since it's popping out too much. Okay, let's see how that's gonna look once we color it. There you go. See what I mean? It helps a tiny bit to his face. Okay, this is looking good. I'm liking how the man's looking. What else? I think it needs maybe a tiny bit of reflections or something in here. So I want to select the pen tool, and then just roughly create around his beard a shape where I kind of want this reflection to be like. So let's do this. About that, and then we just close it here, and what I want to do is I'm gonna give it this color which I've chosen already. There you go. There we go. Let's try 20%. Let's see, 20% gonna be too much, 20% is gonna be too much. I think that, yeah, I wasn't very happy with the one I had before, was a bit too light. So I think 10%, still too strong. So let's just make it a 5%. 5%. That's nicer. You can see it. You don't want it to stand out too much, but at least you can see it there. I think we should do the same thing with the hat. The hat should have a bit of a shadow, just to make a bit stand out a tiny bit more. So we do this with the pen tool. We create our shape, kind of going around the shape of the head. Select here, and then just drag it there. Now let's try again the color that I chose, see if it's too dark or not. I think this one works. And this one works quite well. I'm not 100% sure about how this shape is. I think it's a bit too unfriendly. Maybe we need to make it a bit smaller. Bring it down a tiny bit more. There we go. That's it. Yeah, I think that's nice. Okay, I think maybe we should do the same thing with the ball. It's a white ball, so it should have maybe a tiny bit of a white shadow as well. So let's go there. Follow the shape of the ball a tiny bit. And I think that'll do. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn same color as there. Ooh. That's it. Okay. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm quite happy with it. I think maybe it just needs a little thing that will make it even sweeter. I think we're gonna do like a key line around it that will make it more interesting, and also maybe it might even help you to cut it out if you want. So what I suggest to do is select them all, copy and paste. Then I will go to shape mode and then just unite, so it becomes just one piece. Give it a color that you can see while you're working on it. You can always change it afterwards. So something like this. I'll go to object, path, and I'll go to outline stroke. Object, path, and I go to offset path. There you go. You can always click preview. Let's click preview. See, that's quite nice and thick. You'll see why I'm doing this. I've put 3 millimeters. You can put whatever you want. I think the best thing is to just try what you like better. So I click OK. Okay, I don't need the inside, so I can delete that. And what I'm gonna do is, I've got this selected. I group it just so nothing moves. I put it right on top of it. Enter intersects. There we go. You can always just select all and then just center it this way back. Okay, and then I'm gonna send it to the back. Arrange, send to back. You can do two things. You can either change the color to something you like. Since it's Christmas, maybe you want to have it green, so it's got a bit more of a Christmas feeling. Or what I thought we could do is we selected, get rid of the color, we give it a key line. But what we're going to do is we're going to give it a dashed line. And then as you click outside, boom, you get this, which I think is quite sweet. I think it's quite nice. And if you want to print it, you can just cut around it, and then you can have it on your Christmas tree or your Christmas decorations, or even you can put it in a Christmas card. So that's it. Here's our Santa Claus tutorial. I hope you like it. If you did, please give me a like. That'll be nice. And if you want to subscribe, like I said, I want to do these tutorials more often, every week. So hopefully I'll see you next week. And until then, I hope you have a great day.